Hello everybody, welcome back to another integration techniques. In this technique, we are going to learn how to integrate rational fractions by three examples. In these examples, I am going to show three different methods to integrate rational fractions. Let's start with example one as a method one. Okay, x minus 5 divided by x squared plus 5x plus 4 and dx. If we want to integrate this kind of rational fractions, we should first factorize the denominator and we write it as a two separate fraction, like rational fraction, and we will integrate easily. Like we should write it something a divided by that must be something like ax plus b, and we should write it as a b divided by cx plus d. We should write something like this, and that will be a times ln ax plus b plus b times ln cx plus d. But how are we going to do? I'm going to show it right now. First, let's factorize it. So you can factorize this since it's quadratic function. You can factorize it by discriminant, or in this method, we can separate it as x and we should show it as a 4 plus 1. That makes it x plus 4, x plus 1. So since it is x plus 4, x plus 1, I can write it in as a two separate function like a divided by x plus 1 and plus b divided by x plus 4. But that makes it as a times x plus 4 plus b times x plus 1, and it divided by x plus 1 times x plus 4. Now, next thing I am going to do to find the values of this a and b. How I am going to do, I open this parenthesis, which is ax plus 4a plus bx plus b, which going to be equal to this numerator, which is x minus 5. So if I take x as a common factor, that's a plus b plus 4a plus b, that's equal to x minus 5. So since we can see that the coefficient of x here is 1, so we can write it a plus 1 is equal to 1. And the constants -5, so 4a plus b is equal to -5. So if we subtract these two things, that we will gonna get 3a is equal to -6 and a is equal to -2. Since a is -2, b is equal to 3. Then we can again write it like this. We can write it instead of this. We can write like 3 divided by x plus 4 minus 2 divided by x plus 1. And again, we can dx, and we can separate it as 3 divided by x plus 4 dx minus 2 divided by x plus 1 dx. Then as a step 3, we are going to integrate these two functions separately. So we can write it like 3 divided by x plus 4 dx is equal to, we can take out like constant out of integral, which will gonna make it 1 divided by x plus 4 dx. So integral of 1 divided by x plus 4 dx, we know that it is ln x plus 4, but if you want to know how it is, so we can substitute u by x plus 4. By the way, if you didn't watch my video about u substitution method, you should watch from somewhere of this video. So u is equal to x plus 4. If I take the derivative of both sides, which makes me like equal to 1. So du is equal to dx. So that make 1 divided by u du, which is ln u. And we substitute u as a x plus 4. So that makes ln x plus 4. Since we take out 3 here, that will be 3 times ln x plus 4. So that's second thing will be the same, like 2 divided by x plus 1. That will be the same method. the same method that makes 2 times ln x plus 1. Then we can write it as a 3 ln x plus 4 minus 2 times ln x plus 1. Then this is the solution of this integral. So at the end we can add plus c. That's our first method to solve this kind of integral. If it's clear for you, let's move to next example. Example 2, which is x squared plus 3 and x minus 1 dx. So in this kind of integral equation in rational fractions, we can write it something like, we see that in this side, we have like x squared, it's a square number. So it's x squared. So in the right side, like we should write something with a square number, which makes us, it should make us something like a squared minus b squared, which is a minus b, a plus b. And since we have x minus 1 here, so in the top, we should have something like x squared minus 1. So we're gonna make it x minus 1, x plus 1 to eliminate the denominator. So since we can have x squared minus 1, but in numerator, we have 3. So we should add here 4. So we just write 3 as a negative 1 plus 4. And we can write it as a x minus 1 dx. So then we can write it as a separate functions, x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 plus 4 divided by x minus 1. And dx, and that we can write it as a x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 dx plus 4 divided by x minus 1 dx. So, and if you write it as a x minus 1, x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 dx plus, we can take it 4 as out of integral, x minus 1 dx. So we can eliminate this x minus 1 here. We will get x plus 1 dx plus 4 times. We already know how to integrate this. So that's x plus 1. Also, we can write it as a integral of x plus integral of 1 dx. There's the dx every time, and times 4 times 1 divided by x minus 1. So integral of x, we apply the power rule, which is x m plus 1 divided by m plus 1 dx. So we have, no dx. So we have n is equal to 1. So we will have x squared divided by 2. So again, we know that integral of constant is just x. So that will be x squared divided by 2 plus x. And we already know this is 4 times ln x minus 1. And we just add c. This is the second type. And let's move to third type. X cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 8 divided by x plus 2. Okay, if in numerator we can write something x squared minus 4, that will be easier to write as a previous example. But it is hard to write like this. But if you are good with synthetic division, like division to polynomials, we can use this method. So we just write it 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 8 divided by, what is it's called synthetic division. So if you divide this 3x cube to x, we will have 3x squared. And if we multiply it, that will be 3x cubed plus 6x squared. So we subtract these things, we will get negative 4x squared. And we add this negative 3x here. And in order to get negative 4x squared, we multiply it by negative 4x. That will be negative 4x squared minus 8x. Now, when we subtract these two things, we will have 5x plus 8, and if we multiply it by 5, that will 5x plus 10. That makes negative 2. So it means that this is our, we can write in numerator like 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 times x plus 2 minus 2, which is our reminder, x plus 2 dx. And if you write it as a two separate fractions, like this, times x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 minus 2 divided by x plus 2. If we just integrate separately these two things, and we can eliminate this x plus 2, we will get 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 dx minus 2 times 1 divided by x plus 2 dx. Now we can separately write these things as a 3x squared dx minus 4x dx plus 5 dx. So 3x squared, we can take 3 as the out of integral. So x integral of x squared, we wrote the power rule x1 plus x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, which makes 3 times x cubed divided by 3, which make x cubed minus that will be 4. That's so then that will be x cubed minus 4 times x squared divided by 2 plus 5x, which is x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x. That makes x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x minus 2 times ln x plus 2, and we add c. That's end of this tutorial. If you like it, please consider subscription, like, and share it with your friend. And in next videos, we are going to learn about some other integration techniques. And do not forget to use what you learn in this integration techniques to my daily integral channel. See you in next videos.